Ah, Wednesday! Happy hump day! What is going on, everyone? Wednesday is here, and the sun is out! How about that? Today I'm talking about the new Osmo Action Cam, SpaceX attempting to launch their heaviest payload ever. The first of many to create a brand new internet. Also, some updates and things. I'm Dan, you're watching the Finding Lost Vlogs. Vlog 42! Yeah! So thanks for tuning in! So first things first, DJI, most known for their drones, decided to create their own action camera. What? Now this thing looks pretty much just like a GoPro, carrying all of the sweet specs, including 4K 60 HDR. Ooh. Their rock-steady stabilization, forward-facing screen, a lens with less distortion, that's also smudge and fingerprint resistant, and the back screen is too. Be able to control it with your phone, and it's waterproof and shockproof, and at the same price as a GoPro. So I don't know about you, but it looks like they're trying to kick someone right out of the market. Yeah. This thing doesn't just look like a GoPro, it's the same size and shape too, which allows it to fit right into the ecosystem of all the accessories that are already on the market. The question becomes, hey, I love my GoPro, why would I ever switch? I mean, what does this DJI really do when it comes to cameras anyway? Well, they do a lot. Truth is, majority of the aerial footage that you're seeing, unless they have a high-end rigged camera up on that baby, you're looking at a DJI camera. Of course, everyone's using Sony sensors, right? Anyway, is this the end of GoPro? What are they gonna do? Their market share has been dropping in the action camera market. DJI trying to step in and claim that prize. They're already #1 in the drone world. And if you remember a couple years back, GoPro announced their own drone, where you could take a GoPro camera and mount it on the front. The name of the drone? Now may be appropriately called Karma. As they tried to snake some space away from DJI in the drone market, their Karma platform only lasted about 2 years before being removed from shelves. In other words, it was a flop. Big time flop. Forced the company to step up. But unfortunately, the truth is there really hasn't been that much added since the Hero 4 to the Hero 7. Sure, the Hero 7 has its own enclosure with a screen and yada yada yada, but does it matter? Several months ago, DJI also announced their Osmo Pocket, which was also released at the same price as a GoPro, right around that $350 mark. Now obviously it doesn't look a lot like a GoPro, it seems pretty delicate, but it was really a shrunk down version of a stabilizer that a lot of people were buying just to put a GoPro on, or the X3 or X5 cameras from the original Osmo. It was a very interesting and badass platform that they just shrunk down that could fit in your pocket. And a lot of people were already talking, what's GoPro gonna do? And that's when GoPro announced the Hero 7. Fast forward 6 months later, now comes out the Osmo Action. Sorry, GoPro. I'm sure it was fun while it lasted, but now it just looks like some bad karma. I know myself personally, someone who's had several DJI drones, the Osmo Pocket, and several GoPros. I'll say that up until now, I was actually looking at getting a GoPro Hero 7 to complement the Osmo. Needed something a little bit more rugged and tough. But now with DJI's announcement of the Osmo Action Cam, I'll probably be going there. Why would I purchase a GoPro? I think the choice isn't so much a choice anymore. Because at least now I know my sensors match. Keep it all real. And to be honest, I really like the idea of a front-facing screen. I mean, a lot of the action is always filming yourself, right? So what do you think? Is this the end of GoPro? Have you been looking at a new action cam? GoPro Hero 7? Osmo Action Cam? What are you thinking? Does GoPro stand a chance? Alright, enough camera nerd talk. And right into some really nerdy stuff. So a lot of people who know me know that I'm a huge fan of Elon Musk. And it still surprises me that when I talk about SpaceX, 1, people never even heard of the company. 2, people don't know that we're actually landing rockets from space. 3, when you do explain those first 2 things, they don't understand that it's like a private company and not NASA. It's crazy! So in case you don't know who Elon Musk is, here's the really quick rundown. He's from South Africa and some really cool interesting shit happened while he was younger, almost starting an arcade. Then the internet boom happened and he started a company called Zip2. Sold that company for a bunch of money and then created a new company who ended up teaming up with their competitor to form PayPal, eventually selling PayPal to eBay with Elon Musk being the primary shareholder. Oh, the money! He then took that money and instead of buying a private island and retiring, decided to start Tesla and SpaceX. Now I'm sure a lot of you heard about Tesla. You know, the electric car company that's been making a ruckus, influencing change in the automotive world. Yeah, well he also created a space company, Space Exploration, or SpaceX. Launching rockets, landing rockets, bringing the cost way, way, way down. Launching more rockets in a year than anyone at all. Like 19 launches last year. That's crazy. So why am I bringing it up? Because today, SpaceX has another launch. That's right, tonight at 10:30, there is another launch. And it's the heaviest payload that SpaceX has ever attempted with a Falcon 9 rocket. Actually, I think it's the heaviest payload ever that they've attempted to launch. Over 30,000 pounds! But oh well, who really cares, right? Well, you should care because it marks the beginning of something quite amazing. Do you remember when there was all that net neutrality talk? And we, the people, truly lost the internet? Maybe we're not noticing it as much as we might have thought or expected, but we're definitely noticing little things. And the truth is, America's internet sucks. It's so much faster at other places, in other countries. Believe it or not, that is so true. See, my thing was when all that net neutrality stuff was going on, it really sucked because we're basically stuck with the internet service providers, or ISPs, that we currently have. You know, like Comcast or AT&T. Who is a customer of either of these companies and actually happy with the service that they're getting? That's where Elon comes in. Elon has recently received all the approval that he needs to be able to launch his low Earth orbit, or LEO, constellation of satellites, which will take several crazy launches. This being the first launch, sending up over 60 satellites. That's 60! And at 500 pounds each, which is also a remarkable feat. That's pretty light for a satellite. So this being their first launch, the historic launch for Starlink, sending up 60 satellites, all in one launch. And I love how Elon just doesn't sugarcoat anything, saying much will likely go wrong on the first mission. So I guess we shall see. And if you're interested in watching such things, go to SpaceX.com or go to SpaceX on YouTube and watch the launch tonight at 10:30. You should also be able to see them land one of those boosters. It's pretty cool stuff for, you know, nerds. Space nerds! Damn, but Dan, how come you can't just chunk it out on Facebook? Well, earlier you might have heard that Elon said, quote, Facebook gives me the willies. He doesn't like how the company has handled a lot of privacy. It's some scary shit! I mean, the truth is, a lot of people are coming out. A lot of the founders of Facebook and co-founders are coming out and speaking against Facebook and a lot of their practices. Also, the Facebook-owned messaging app, WhatsApp, just got hacked again! And the real worrisome thing about that is that hacking somehow allowed them to get into your computer. So it got me thinking when Elon was like, you know, I'll buy Facebook just to delete it for the betterment of humanity. And I was like, yeah, Elon, that's great. And then I remembered a couple years ago, maybe it was a year and a half ago, where SpaceX was getting ready to launch Facebook's satellite. Oh, and it was an expensive satellite, like billions of dollars. It was ridiculously expensive, with crazy amounts of capability. I think Elon was worried. I mean, I'm gonna spread a rumor here, but I can't be the only one thinking that after several successful launches, no failures, they go to launch the Facebook satellite and just it explodes! I think it even grounded SpaceX from having any more flights for like 6 to 9 months. I'm sure Mark Zuckerberg was extremely pissed. I know it took several years to build that satellite, and it was supposed to add a whole bunch of capabilities to the Facebook world and platform. But how convenient that it explodes! Is this another one of those karma things? Is this just Elon being a badass saying, no Facebook? I don't even care if I can't launch for another 6 to 9 months. Your shit ain't making it to space. But definitely give me that contract so that I can blow it up. Yeah. I don't know, I just find it pretty interesting. White and nerdy, what can I say? Ha! Oh man. Anything else? Sorry for nerding it out so much today. Finding Lost, baby! Think that's all I got today, guys. Do things, do you, and get it done. Keep that dirty side down and that shiny side up! Peace, I'm out of here!